The the kimbap you can get here is plant-based bulgogi. That sounds great. You're okay? How am I? I'm doing okay. Old Sugarheart? Hi. Sorry, I was off somewhere while I've been working on this place. That's a very interesting piece of art. Interesting. Almost anything anyone makes grabs interest. And is interesting, intriguing, beguiling, boring. Those are words that say something. I'd recommend dropping interesting from your mental dictionary. Tell me, old Sugarheart, what do you think makes art, well, art? And should be an object of deep meaning? Fair enough. Though art could exist as anything, and it does not necessarily possess meaning. Sometimes it can serve a functional purpose, like a beautiful chair or a lamp. Personally, I prefer art that does something useful. The viewer will engage with the art more, and that makes me happy. I got a feeling you're not here to discuss the finer points of art and the creation of it. So what's up? I need my restaurant to look good for a food critic. You've come to the right place. Welcome to my wonderland of creativity. Being a farmer, I had to learn how to make do with what's around me, and I had to fix things because it's cheaper than buying new. I hated it growing up because it was easier to just buy something new. But now I can make most pieces of furniture as well as paint landscapes. If you're coming to me, then you must want some bespoke pieces made. You could have gone to a flat pack shop and be done, but you want something more. I can provide that last touch Sequoia needs. Let's start with something simple and effective, lighting. I'm going to need some uncut quartz for the light bulb. With our crunch timeline, I can cut 5 and make the lamp, so get going. Alright. Hey, I've got the things. Slick. In order to design your artwork for your restaurant, I'm going to need to taste what you're serving. I need to experience what a customer experiences. It's for inspiration. Well, come on down. Sold. Solid. It is really a necessary part of the design process. It really is. When you're ready, I will drop by and eat what you're serving. I want to feel every aspect as a customer except paying for the food, as that will hinder the creative process. Okay? Goodbye for now. Yeah, fair. Eventually I'm going to rob your farm. I hope that's a part. You realize that's part of the arrangement as well. But other than that, I recommend the pheasant tacos. Plant-based gimbap. Yeah, it's good. It sounds really good. And for $3.50, like, it's actually got bulgogi in it at all at the price point of $3.50 is really good. But even if it's plant-based, usually plant-based means more expensive. Which is really why the vegetarian lifestyle kind of has been failing, in my opinion. Like, it would be great to eat organic and nice and clean, unprocessed foods. But, you know, you just kind of have to pay, like, exorbitant prices for that kind of privilege. Is gimbap spicy? You're not good at spicy dishes? It is not spicy. In fact, I think traditional gimbap doesn't have any meat in it at all. Like, I think it's it's like the most flavorless vegetables you can find. I want to say like daikon radish, which to me doesn't taste like radish. I don't know how to describe it otherwise, but like, it's just kind of a crunch. It's really just white rice and seaweed aside from that. Which is part of why it's so cheap. I feel like eating natural stuff is harder for Americans than the rest of the world, right? Look, what are we gonna do with our vast field of corns if not like process it into like high fructose corn syrup and use that to replace sugar and everything? Get some hydrogenated oils in you. All of the terrible things. Okay, so now staff training will improve their skills over time. Good. Now the other skill I need is happiness comes first for 3 points, and then I'll be on my way to motivator. But man, my social skill will not go up very fast because I'm a robot. As a brilliant Brazilian, it's cheaper to eat vegetables than McDonald's, so it's not that hard. Like, we've got certain things that are like really cheap. Like bananas and apples are super cheap here. Cucumbers and lettuce, carrots, corn. But the second you try to get like a little bit fancy, it gets really expensive really quick. What am I doing? I need dishes. Get the coffee beans out of there. They're a waste of my sugar. Speaking of waste of my sugar, where's my sugar? I got 71 of it still. Okay. What if... I need more flour is what I need. Luckily... I've got some? I wonder if sorghum flour tastes alright. Have I not been using eggs? Do I use eggs in any of my recipes? It's gotta be one of the desserts, right? Yeah. The elderberry pudding. It's actually worth a decent amount. So we'll keep that on the menu. Okay, what about the wild tomato, onions and warm tomato? Yeah, I'll keep it. I'd rather sell the baked potatoes though. You know what? Wild tomatoes off the menu. Let's get apples in there again. I need the wheat for the pheasant tacos. I think the orange needs to go with rum. Is that right? So let's get the rice in there. Let's get the sugar cane out of there for a little while longer. Get the rice in there. We have tons of cream. I'm almost out of peppers? How did that happen? Well, if that's the case, let's get those guys out of there. We'll get the seaweed in there. We'll get the wild carrots in there, and that'll be tons of great foods. These ingredients are fantastic. That's right, they are. Alright, we got sushi. We got pheasant stew. Although I disagree with it on a moral level. Got 5 main dishes, all 5. I am missing oranges for this cake. I regret everything I've ever done. How do I get pheasant stew off the menu? Wild carrot and lettuce? Let's get the lettuce out of there. And we get the oranges back in. Wait, are you done? No, you're still going. Hope you're still going. mean to walk out. Okay, happy to get pheasant stew off the menu. I also need that for pheasant tacos. Man. Alright, whatever. This is good enough. Open the restaurant. Yes, yes, I can see what the problem is. Enjoy your boring salad. How we doing today? Let's see. Your hometown is surrounded by convenience stores too. It's hard to find unprocessed food, right? Specific farm subsidies really do make it so that processed junk is more affordable food here. Yeah. Bananas from the US has more poison than fruit. Looks funny. I mean, still one of the healthier options around here. Wait, are we just opening this restaurant for one person? I'm paying my entire staff for this. Like, we can have other customers. Yeah, please leave. Thank you. Satisfaction 64%. Profit gain negative 1,000. Cool. Cool. Whew, what a great meal. I haven't enjoyed a dinner like that in ages. Look at my belly, it's so full. This gave me some ideas for your lamp design. Drop by my place tomorrow and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I mean, that sounds fine. Let's get restauranting. We need real money today. Sushi. Alright, go on, give me an order. Good, you're tired of standing? You didn't have to stand at all, ma'am. There's seats everywhere. Delicioso. This is surprisingly tasty. Meat pizza is really tasty. Of course it is. It's pizza with meat. He's wondering if we should go back to Social House. I don't know. I kind of like the restaurant because when we go through less drinks, I keep tea leaves longer. I keep sugar longer. It seems to be a better deal in the long run. We don't get tied up on the barista and the blender. Although the oven and prep tables do see a lot of traffic. What time do I automatically close the restaurant? Is it 11? Alright, see person in the blue hair upset that they waited for 30 minutes. There she goes, she got her spritzer. And now the person in the lower left on the right hand side. I got 5 waiters. What could they be doing? There's your baked potato. (7-Eleven) in Thailand open 24/7. Our convenience stores are usually open 24/7. At the very least, the gas station ones. Some of our grocery stores. I imagine a lot of that is regional too. Ooh, pudding. I'm glad I never worked in a 24-hour store. Honestly, I'd probably do well at it. Like, I'm a night owl anyway, but like, it would be terrible for my social life and progressing my life in a positive direction if I was just up at night, he says, while being up all night. Alright, guys, I'm running out of stamina. You got it from here. Those 2 crazy people are probably going to order dessert. Who's the psychopath ordering a main dish right now? It's 1 a.m. Alright, guys, if no more orders. None. You gotta get out of here. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. There's no way I'm gonna make it. Run! Boom. Keep cutting it real close. Some street food opens at like 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Oh, that's fair. I've been in some cities that did that. Hot dog vendors that like hit the night crowd. I think most places in America have some kind of law that says like bars have to close at a certain time. What have I got for ingredients? Do I need more meat? Is today meat day? Waste material. So I can't mash? I can't mash the apples? Is that what you're telling me? Do you have to be juiced? Yeah, okay. More tea for your workers? Never. Like, okay, so tea leaves. I've got 16 of them. That's hardly enough. Like, they chug that stuff, and that's fine. But, like, I'm going a different tactical route. Instead of wasting my tea leaves, which is like a third of my drinks, I'm just gonna hire people so that, like, it's not a big deal if one of my guys takes a break. You don't have any tea leaves? Well, you kinda suck. Do I pay you the wages when the restaurant's not open? No, I don't think I do. I think you only pay them if the restaurant's open. I don't know 100% if that's true, and I hope someone will correct me if it's not. But I do think that you do not pay employees when they're not working. I think I read that somewhere. It's been a while. The game's been out for what, like 3 weeks now? 2 weeks? Feels like 3 weeks. Wish I had like a shopping list. Let's focus on getting tea for now. Cranberries, maybe some peppers. I'll take some lettuce. What about coffee? They might be worth it for your, for my guys. I don't think they drink, my guys drink coffee. Cause it's not like the same recipe from like my recipe collection. Like, it's this giant tea monstrous machine in the corner where you throw in 10 tea leaves and then like whatever extra ingredients you have. But the game's acting like I have extra tea leaves. I do not. It's not a thing that occurs. I gotta get these tea leaves growing on the side of the mountain. Now, I think everybody has like certain problems depending on like what restaurant they opted to start, or what type of restaurateur you intend to be. Like, I went beverage because it felt like a middle ground. Like, I could still have my meat and dessert pub. Like, obviously I'm going to need drinks at any kind of restaurant I have. Can I plant tea? I haven't seen any tea seeds, but maybe I can. Get lots of rice. That way, if I choose to do sushi later, we'll be okay. I think I'm starting to go low on apples too. I might want to pick a few of those. I think there's some more tea down here. Yeah. And we can do the full loop and go over to What's-Her-Face's house and she can give me new lights. How many tea leaves did I get for this trip? Because I think that was all of them. I get 30. And so, like, if I gave them tea every day, that would be like a third of my trip out. But let's see. Yeah, can I plant tea? I bet you can. I just haven't seen the seeds for it. I also kind of don't want to get into gardening. Like, I don't want that to be my job. I've farmed enough. Like, I'll buy my ingredients. Like, unless I just, like, outright fully automate it from the start. Which maybe I'll do. Like, come to think of it, that's a great idea. I know I can buy a sprinkler, like, right off the bat. Because if I'm going to use the garden, I want to forget about it. Just like put things in there and then leave. Alright, what you got? Those are some pretty cool lamps. Ah, here we are, old Sugarheart. What do you think? You know what? Kinda love it. Sick, I knew this would really strike a chord with you. Lighting can be incredibly forgiving when applied correctly. It helps hide what you don't want seen and illuminates what you want people to focus on during their time in La Sequoia. Now that I have experienced your menu, I can make furniture that enhances what people are eating. I'm always here to help as long as you bring the required materials and payment. See you around, old Sugarheart. I got lamps. Alright, what's the next quest on the list? Like, we're in no kind of hurry, but there is none. Cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those lamps. Alright, let's buy ingredients before the stores close. We could buy an actual house. That would be fun. Hello. Vanilla is the thing I use. No bee yet. Start with the docks. We'll work our way up there. Maybe she'll get there before we're done. Bowie. More shrimp. Another takoyaki recipe. But is it? Recipe already unlocked. Well, that's no fair. That's no fair at all. Why would you sell it to me twice? Why do you only have one recipe? Was he just like, oh hey, I've got a new recipe to show you. Would you like to buy it? And then you buy it and it's the same one? That's no fair. Eggs. The meat store has eggs and only eggs. Like do you have like 3 animals? Is that your deal, meat man? Get the spinach, we'll get the watercress, we'll get all the things. You. Oranges. Because apparently that's the stock I need to keep. My super rare recipe, my most expensive recipe, dark chocolate, orange flour, and cream.